Soder, and this is the Salt Lake Tribune's Daily Buzz, a daily video series where we bring you a story of the day. With all of this season's snow, the topic of avalanches have been on Utahns' minds. But have you ever thought about where avalanche safety started? The answer is Utah's very own Alta Ski Resort. So let's start in 1881. The mining town at the top of Little Cottonwood Canyon got hit by a ferocious storm that set avalanches through it from all angles. At least 15 people died in slides that year, and while that was on the high side, the casualties weren't unusual. Historical reports show that at least 74 people died in slides between 1872 and 1911. It's no wonder then that when Alta Ski Resort opened in 1939, figuring out how to work around avalanches became a top priority. Alta has been on the cutting edge of avalanche mitigation ever since. The first avalanche safety rules were drafted at Alta by Douglas Wadsworth, the USFS's first snow ranger. Among the founding measures he enacted was what would now be the immensely unpopular practice of shutting down the highway until a storm had cleared, be it within hours or days. A month after the first lift started running, Wadsworth initiated the use of dynamite to trigger a slide on Mount Superior across from the ski area. It appeared unsuccessful at first, but that area slid the next day, stacking 14 feet of snow atop a 2,000-foot stretch of State Route 210. Thanks to Monty Atwater, who was hired as a snow ranger in 1948 after serving in the 10th Mountain Division in World War II, Alta was the first U.S. ski area to break out the big guns, otherwise known as the howitzer cannons. Produced between the Vietnam and Korean Wars, howitzers are imposing figures in army green. Their barrels stand about 10 feet tall with recoil arms attached on two sides. Each round that is fed into those barrels is more than a foot long and weighs 35 pounds. In their heyday, an average of 164 rounds were used each year among the 4 cannons within Little Cottonwood Canyon. Today, 2 of those stand guard at Alta Ski Area. One cannon's barrel faces the avalanche start zone on Mount Baldy. The other faces Mount Superior. But it turns out that the howitzers are on their way out. Why? Well, the Army wants its cannons back, but Alta officials don't have a reason. Similar howitzers are being used in the war in Ukraine, and some have speculated that the Army could be facing a shell shortage. But it may just as likely be a safety or inventory issue. Either way, Alta plans to decommission its cannons by 2026. In its place, the resorts will use the remote avalanche control system tools. For example, the Gazix system, which is a 12-foot long pipe that uses oxygen and propane combination to explode. The age of cannon-fired explosions heralding a powder day aren't completely in the past, though. In addition to agencies like UDOT, a few resorts will be allowed to keep their canyons. So, we want to know what you think. What do you think about the howitzers leaving the canyons? Is it a good thing canyons are getting newer technology? Let us know your thoughts by either leaving a comment below or tweeting us at SLTrib. And if you want to watch the Daily Buzz as soon as it drops each morning, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it.